Hi everyone, welcome back to the Soulful Cook, where I share with you some of my favorite vegan recipes. Today we're going to be making a vegan homemade Cajun style pizza using homemade pizza dough. Now this pizza dough is made only using 3 ingredients and it's yeast free and oil free. Now for my meat substitute, I'm using Cajun style soy curls, but you can easily substitute it with any meat substitute of your choice. If you prefer the written version of this recipe, head over to my blog at thesoulfulcook.com. You can also view it in the description box below. All the products I use in this video are linked down below, and just remember, anytime you do purchase from those links, you are supporting this channel in a huge way, which will only help us share even more content with you. Now before we jump into the recipe, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm and it helps you be able to find our videos much easier. Alright, let's make some pizza. First step, we're going to make the homemade pizza crust. And here's everything you're going to need. So first we're going to take our 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. And then you just want to mix that to make sure everything is nice and combined. So now I'm just going to make a well in the middle of the flour. You never want to just throw the water in there. You want to incorporate it slowly. So now right in the middle, I'm adding 3/4 cup of warm water. And the reason why we use warm water is because it really helps keep the dough nice and soft. So now slowly I'm just going to incorporate the water with the flour. And then I'm going to start kneading it to form a soft dough. And of course, just add a little bit more water as needed. So now I've just kneaded the dough into a ball shape, and I'm just covering that up in some plastic wrap. And then we're going to chill that in the fridge for about 20 to 25 minutes. So after it's been chilled, I'm just going to dust my surface with some flour. And then I'm going to take my chilled dough out and I'm going to cut it right in half. You can make 2 pizzas out of this dough, or you can just save the other half for later. And just make sure that you're covering up the dough you're not using at the moment in plastic wrap. It'll help keep it soft. So now just using my hands, I'm going to spread the dough out to form a circle, and then I'm going to roll it out with a rolling pin as well. And then you can also stretch it out with your knuckles and your fingers to get to the shape that you want. So I'm going to keep doing that until I've reached my desired thickness and size. So now I'm transferring this to my non-stick pizza pan. And I'm stretching it out a little bit just to make sure it's the right size. Alright, so now for our actual pizza. Here are all the toppings that you're going to need to get started. So straight onto the dough, I'm adding some marinara sauce. You can either use homemade or store-bought. If you're using store-bought, just make sure there's no oil if you're making this oil-free. So now I'm taking some homemade ricotta cheese. I made mine on the creamier side just so it would be nice and soft. I'll link it up in the corner for my recipe. So now for our Cajun chicken, I'm using 1/2 cup of soy curls mixed with a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. Just gonna give that a mix, and I'm gonna put that straight onto the dough. Now I'm adding in some sliced red onions. And you can really just add in any other toppings of your choice. Now I'm just going in with some chopped spinach. You can also use basil or arugula. And now my favorite, I'm adding some banana peppers, which of course you can put bell peppers, jalapenos, anything really. And finally, for the last part, I'm adding some minced garlic, and I'm just throwing that all over the pizza. And then we're gonna bake that at 450 for 15 minutes. And there you have it, a super easy vegan homemade Cajun style pizza using homemade pizza dough. If you're looking for more recipes like this one, head over to my blog at thesoulfulcook.com. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you do get notified every time I post a new video. If you ended up trying this recipe or any others, don't forget to tag at the Soulful Cook so I can check them out. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.